All right. All right. What's good, everybody? What's good? I'm just going to wait and see who's getting on here. Okay. All right. How's everybody going? I'm just going to give people enough time to come on here. Okay. What's going on, Jess? What's going on, Jess? All right. Giving everybody enough time. Well, I'm at, that's a long story. I'm kind of freezed out at my house, the landlord. So the landlord was nice enough to have to put him in a hotel because it's like 10 below zero out here. So I got a good landlord. That's all I'm saying. I'm blessed to have a good landlord. You don't find that a lot. I dealt with slumlords my whole life, and you know, hey, it's a little getaway. Yeah, 10 degrees, and I wasn't gonna freeze up in there. And landlords got to do their job. you know, so he put me up in a nice hotel. So, and he'll fix the heater tomorrow. The heater went out. So, hey, I told him I was good. I said this. I'm from the hood. I put I got a space heater and I locked my door. I mean, I've been through it when I was younger, but he said, no, no, no. I said, I get it. So he wouldn't let me do it. So that's it. So how's everybody doing? So, hey, I got free breakfast in the morning. So I'm all good. I am all good. Yeah, that's cool to him. How you doing, Karen? Good to see you. You know, I've just got my mind clear tonight, with like a little sobered mind, got my mind cleared. You said you just got back from Disney World, Jess. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Hope you had a great time. Man, we all need to enjoy ourselves. Like I told people, we need to get away from politics and enjoy ourselves. I said that on the video earlier. Just enjoy ourselves. You know, you only live once here on this earth. You only live once in this, so just enjoy yourself. You know, you know. But we got to just enjoy ourselves because, man, life is too precious. Life is too precious. You know. Yep. We can't allow negativity to really hinder us. We can't allow negativity, because I'm only human. A lot of times I seem to allow negativity to slow me down. We all have done that. But then when you do that, guess what? Don't look back and move away from negativity. Forget about the negativity that you fed into last night or early this morning or 10 minutes ago. We ever heard the saying, when you fall down, we get back up. Just get back up and just go ahead. And I know y'all see the title of the video is the poor communities. They need our help. They really need our help. And we got certain people that don't want to help them. We got certain people that is so selfish that they don't want to help them at all. And like I said earlier today, like I told them, like I said this earlier today, we got to have goals in our life. We got to set a goal in our life. What we gonna do? What you want to accomplish in your life? And I ain't talking about no politics either. What do you want to accomplish in your life? Like I tell a lot of these conservatives, right? And I told them when Trump's not in office, I mean, when there's not going to be no more politics no more, what goal do you want to set in your life? I was looking at Prometheus, right? I did a video. I was on Truth to Talk channel yesterday, and he loved to play the drums, and you know what? If you got something you desire to do, go ahead and do it. If you desire, do what your heart desire. I mean, what your heart desire. Don't do what other people desire. Don't live off of other people's dream, which I call living off of other people's nightmare, because it ain't about a nightmare when people want you to live off their so-called dream and they set a trap for you. You dig? And we as a human beings, we have to set goals in our life. We have to set a goals in life, And what I'm saying is, I'm gonna get back to the inner city. I'm gonna get back to the poor community, right? There is people There is people that is homeless in below zero weather. I mean, could you just imagine that? You know, and I looked at myself today, right? I looked at myself today when I was at these last couple of days. See, you know, I'm not ashamed to tell people what I go through, you know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to help people, right? What's going on, Michael Hodges? Hey, thanks for coming on here, Gina. You know, this last couple of days I stayed in my house, right? It was below zero outside. And you know me, I'm a little stubborn. I don't care, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a survivor, you know what I'm saying? I said, you know what? I just want to put a space heater, put it in the bedroom, you know, because the landlord wasn't gonna come until like Monday, which he came today and couldn't get it fixed, right? You know what I'm saying? But he said, no, I'm gonna put you in a hotel. I said, dude, I'm good, I'm doing. He said, no, I'm putting you in a hotel. You know, this is my responsibility. I said, just okay. You know, that's what I'm talking about. That's why that's good when people hold their own self accountable. What's going on in you? Perspective. We got to hold our own self accountable, you know. And I look like I was looking at myself, you know, but I was appreciating what I got. I wasn't like, you know what, man, I got a cold house. I'm sitting here, you know what I'm saying? Even though I know my heat gonna be on in a couple of days, you know, I got a cold house. I'm sitting here like freezing, right? I'm not freezing no more. I got the space heater on. I was all right. I had my couple sweaters on and I was good. I said to myself, but you got people out there that don't have space heaters. They sitting outside on Skid Row. You got people trying to go to a shelter, right? And it's freezing, right? And after a certain time, you can't get in, and they send you back out in that cold weather because people have no soul. They have no spirit. They have an evil spirit. And I look like, you know what? It's people that would love to be in my position, that they can come home to work 9 to 5, and for real, did they love to live in a house with no heat? I'm just being honest. They would love to be in a house with no heat, and that's why I looked at myself, you know, like a goal that I have, you know, it's to help the poor cities, the poor community, because believe it or not, the rich community, they don't need us. They don't need us, you know. You got the poor community that has been dumbed down. That has been dumbed down so much that they don't even got it in their head to get a job. They got it in their head to get food stamps. They got it in their head to just live like this, to live to have that poverty-minded mindset. That's what they have. And we the people, we have to get them out of that poverty-minded mindset. That poverty-minded mindset. We have to have a rich mindset. And when I say a rich mindset, I'm not talking about money. I'm not talking about money, because money ain't everything. Yes, it's good to have some money in your pocket. It's good to have, you know, it's good to have blessings like that. You know what I'm saying? To help you eat. It's good to have that. But riches is not just about money. Riches is it's a spirit. You know, the riches is how you feel. That's what riches is. You know. Riches is like how you feel. It's feeling better than you a millionaire. It's feeling better than $1 million. You know, and I can't stand a lot of these churches, right? And I talk about this, right? A lot of these churches, these prosperity teachers, the preachers, you know, these prosperity preachers, you know what I'm talking about. Every time it's on New Year's Eve, when it's close to New Year's Day, they want to put it in everybody in the hand like, hey, oh, y'all finna be rich. Y'all finna be rich in about 2 more weeks. When that clock hit 12 o'clock on New Year's Eve, on New Year's Day, you finna get a blessing. Y'all finna get riches increase. Y'all finna get increase while a pastor's sitting here behind a pulpit with these fancy rides. They set up with these fancy house. You know what I'm saying? And they got these transitional living homes, but ain't trying to give nobody a real home, you know. It's only for their benefits. It's not for the poor people benefit, but it's for their benefit, which they're not benefit, because how can they benefit off of people suffering? How can they benefit off of people long suffering? How can they benefit off that? You know? So we have to let the people know in the poor community that that they can benefit. You know, that they are somebody, and everything in the world belongs to them. The universe is theirs. All they got to do is reach out and grab it. All we have to do is go down to the people, right? Go down to the poor community, and I ain't saying convert them to conservatism. I'm not talking about that. I'm not saying convert them to conservatism. I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying convert them with love. With love, converts them out of the victim mentality. That's what love do. Once they find love, that will convert them. You know, without love, you have nothing. Without love, they have nothing. Without love, I have nothing. With hate, oh man, y'all ain't hearing me. With hate, all it's going to do is drag you down, drain you, drain your spirit. All it's going to do is drain your mind. It's going to drain your body, and it's going to drain your soul, and to a point that you will lose your soul, that you just lose who you are. You will forget who you are. You will forget who, you know what I'm saying, the purpose that you're here for. You would never know your purpose, you know, and we got to let them know that everybody has a purpose. Everybody has a gift. Whether it's anything, it could be singing, it can be speaking, it can be teaching. It could be anything. Everybody has a gift, and you can use it the way you should use it. And that's the problem. We got peoples out there that have gifts, right? And they're misusing their gifts. They're flaunting their gifts. They boasting on their gifts and hurting people with their gift. And that's no way to do it. Like you got people with the tarot card readings, you know. I disagree with that, you know. And they got a gift. You know what I'm saying? They got a gift of prophecy, right? They got a gift, but they take it and use it in a different way. They use it in a deceitful way. You know, knowledge is power. I'm telling you, knowledge is power. Not just so much power. Do you know that we got more power than the government? Do y'all know that we got more power than the government? We got way more power than the government. We got power. All we got to do is speak life. Life and death is the power of a tongue. We have power. We have that power. All we got to do is speak that life. Do you know that we have, man, I'm telling you, we have that power in our tongue. We have that power in our voice. Whether you're on YouTube or not, whether you on social media or not, even if you're on social media, whether you got 100,000 subscribers or a million subscribers, or you got 2 subscribers, you know, you got people with 2 subscribers got a way more of a message than most people that has 1 million subscribers. Y'all hearing me? We got to be that voice against the people that is dumbing down the poor community. The poor community feel like they're stuck. They feel like there's no way out. They feel like like something that's trapped in a cage. They feel like an animal that's in a zoo, that someone just giving them food. You know what I'm talking about? People just give you food stamp. They just give you food stamp. You'll see an animal in a zoo that the animal's just trapped, and just like it's just comfortable where they at. And then all of a sudden you get the freezer. You slap that lion a nice little steak or something. You slap that monkey over there a nice little banana or orange or something, or fruit, anything. You know, you slap them animals something. You know what I'm saying? And they treat the poor community like animals. You know, they feel like the soup kitchen is the best option for them, but they don't know they can go beyond that. They can get an increase. Let them know that they are somebody, because a lot of them, they feel like nobody. You know, and that's what you got, these crooked politicians. They make them feel like they're nobody. And I'm not just talking about one party. I'm talking about both parties. We, We got to make them feel like they somebody. Because even if they feel like a nobody, I'm here to tell anybody, if you feel like you a nobody, you are somebody. I'm just saying, because it's many times in my life that myself have felt like a nobody. I felt like a nobody. I was told my whole life that I was this nobody. I was this nobody with these mental issues. I was this person in the family that was always this deep thinker, always this deep thinker. And I sit there, and like, whoa, and they would sit there, put labels on me. They put label on me. They put a label on me, label on me until I kept on believing it. And I kept on believing it. And I end up like the worst one on my mom's side of the family. I end up like kind of like the worst. End up in jail, in and out of jail, just gang banging. That was just my thing, just to be banging and wanted to be the hardest dude in the neighborhood. Going to jail, didn't even care what I got out or not. Didn't even care if I got out or not. And then all of a sudden I seen a light. I seen some type of bright light. I seen some type of tunnel. I seen a tunnel. And that's the problem. We gotta get these people in the poor community to see that tunnel, to see that light in that tunnel. Say, look, it's a tunnel there. You see that light, go follow that light. I know there's bumps and bruises before you're gonna trip and fall. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta get through that cave real quick. You know what I'm saying? Don't be scared to walk through that cave to get through that light. And then you walking, you're tripping, and then you come right back like, man, I ain't gonna get to that light. That light is all the way down there. I can't find that light. But then you walking, and then you finally you tripped again. You tripped like 3, 4, 5 times, and you finally saw that light, and you out there. And there go myself. I saw that, and then when I saw that light, right, I got away from that lifestyle. I got away from that gangbanging. I got away from, robbing people, beating up, just beating up random people, just gang banging for fun. I walked away from that. And then when I walked away from it, I looked over here. I didn't look back, but I looked like, what was I thinking? What was I thinking? But God had protected me and allowed me to live, because if I wouldn't be speaking to y'all right now. I wouldn't have developed no common sense. It was a reason why I wasn't in school all the time, so much in the books, as I was out in the streets. I wouldn't be speaking up on this right now. It's time to speak up on it. It's time to let everybody know. Let the poor community, let them know that there is hope. Let the gang members out there that know that there is hope. Let the prostitutes know that there is hope. I see a process. I stay on a block with a bunch of hookers over there, and I look at the hookers. I walk to the store right across the street. The store is right across the street, and I look at the hookers, and I look at them, and I said, "This, come here, yo, come here. I love y'all. Come here, I love y'all." You know what I'm saying? Y'all is somebody. Here you go. And I just see one of the hookers out there. And I looked at, and I can tell they have not been hookers their whole life. They was not born. None of us was never born killers and thieves. If you look at gang members, they weren't born a gang member. You look at a hooker, that person wasn't born a hooker. The people, there's people in prison that has more hope than people that ain't in prison, because they're on the verge of losing their life. They're on the verge of getting shot up. They're on the verge of not having a chance for redemption. But you got people that is in prison. It's more free than people that's out there. So it's up to us to go ahead and spread the truth to them, and that will make them free. That will set them free. And loose the chains right here. Get them shackles off. And that's what we have to do. And not everybody I'm telling you, not everybody that's in the streets are bad people. Not everybody that is gangbanging. Gangbangers are not bad people. Prisoners are not bad people. Prisoners that's locked up for murder for the rest of life and have committed the murder are not bad people. I'm telling you, they're not bad people. A lot of them young people out there that's in Chicago that's killing people, accidentally killing little girls, killing 7-year-old girls. I hate that. I hate that. But you know what? Then not all of them are bad people. They was misled the wrong way. And most of the time I blame the government for that, from dumbing down and allowing, from taking a lot of the fathers out of the home, from promoting it a lot more. I'm just saying, yeah, you got I know some single mothers that done a hell of a job with their children. They came out and have succeeded and succeeded. What's going on, Melissa? Myself, I'm telling y'all, 20 some years ago, I was one of the craziest gangbangers I was probably the craziest gang member in the neighborhood. It was like about in my hood. Listen, y'all, there's hope as long as you're still alive. In my hood, it was at least about 80 or 90 of us in our hood. And I was the craziest one in that neighborhood. The craziest one, the first one, the quickest one to move out. Like, come on, let's do this. Everybody like running up to the opposition gang members. I'm the first one running. Let's get them, let's get them. Hey, calm down, man. They got a gun on them. I don't care. Hey, get your strap. Like, oh yeah, I ain't got my gun on. That's what I didn't care. I didn't care. Like, what up? You know, I didn't care if I lived or die. I didn't care. You know, you got people out there that they don't care if they dead or they're alive. They don't care. It's the mentality. I was blind and now I see. I once had that mentality, you know, until I saw that little tunnel. You know, I saw that little light in that tunnel, like It's time to go. It's time to go. I'm here for a purpose. We are here for a purpose. It's a purpose for these people. And we got to let people know in the inner city there's a purpose for them. We got to let the dumbed down, I'm going to say, we got to let the dumbed down community know that there is hope for them. There is hope. Long as you're alive, there is still hope. Remember the man on the cross right next to Jesus, he said, Lord, remember me. And he remembered you. You know, God remembered me. I'm telling you, Lord, remember me. Shout out to WAP for the super chat. Appreciate it. But you know, we can't be judgmental, you know, on people that's doing stuff like this, that's out there prostituting. You know, there's a story behind people's, you know, now, you know, and then no, I'm gonna say don't use it as an excuse for what you do, because I never use that for an excuse. You know, but there's people out there that could be a living testimony. Yeah, thanks, Melissa. Yes, I'm a testimony. But you know, there's people out there. I'm a living testimony. But we are all living testimonies. No matter what you do, don't think because you ain't never sold dope, or if you've been sheltered your whole life. We all the living testimony. I'm gonna tell you a great testimony. Even if you've never been in the street, never been in a big testimony, is God kept you, and you still can help others. You can still help somebody, no matter what you've been through. You can still help others. You can still do it. You are somebody, and we gotta come to them in love and kindness. And like I said to myself, I said on the video earlier, like, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? What you gonna do when the president's not in office? I mean, even when he's in office, what you gonna do? Because you know what, we are at an emergency right now. We are at an emergency right now, for real. Our next generation is dumbed down more than ever. The generation I was a lot smarter than this, a whole lot smarter than this. We had different teaching. You know what I'm saying? We had different teachings in school. Yes, in school. Look at California. Look what they're teaching. It's 15 different genders on there. That's what they're teaching in California. They only, you know what they taught when we were growing up, our teachers. Our teacher was like our parents. Our teacher would go ahead and knock us with a ruler. I'm just being honest. Now our teacher yell at you, they're gonna get fired. That's abuse right there. That's harassment right there. Or they might even throw a sexual harassment in there. It depends what gender you is. I'm just calling out how I see it. And we got to start calling things out how we see it. But then when we call too much stuff out how we see it, they get us for hate speech. They get us for hate speech when we don't call it out, when we really call it out how we see it. They want us to call it out how they promote it. You know, how the news promote it. That's how they want us to call it out. They want to call it out how Hollywood promote it. That's how they want us to call it out. You dig what I'm saying? That's how they want us to call it out. But we got to call it out how we see it, even if it means getting flagged or getting persecuted. Bless those who are persecuted. That means you are blessed for being persecuted. It's a good thing you're persecuted. That means you're doing something right, because I know that people that ain't doing nothing right, they ain't getting persecuted. And we got to hold on. We got to go ahead and reach out. We got to grab our little babies. We got to grab our children. We got to grab each one of them and let them know that they are somebody. And we got to do that. So, Father, man, as you said, we have to hunker down, come together, and let it be known you're not going to destroy this country without a fight. Without a fight. We got to fight, y'all. For real, we got to fight. We can't just go ahead and sit down. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell people are like, oh, I prayed for this. It ain't just about praying, oh, Lord, give me a job, and you sit down and wait for it to come to you. No, when you pray, you got to pray, and you got to go ahead and do. You got to go ahead and show your effort. Faith is dead without works. Do y'all feel what I'm talking about? It's dead without works. And we got to get out there and work. We got to get out there and work, do our parts. Do our part. Plant the seeds. Do our parts. Loving kindness. Do our part. Love the hell out of them. Do our part. Walk through the shadow of death, fear no evil. Do our part. Do your part. And that's what we got to do. We got to do our part. You got the wicked people, they're doing their part. If we do our part, we will come up against them. If we do our part, we will come up against principalities. Because we'll defeat flesh and blood. Remember, we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but we wrestle against principalities. And we will defeat. Come on now. We would defeat principalities. We would defeat them. We would defeat them. Matter of fact, they are already defeated. They are already defeated. You know? It's so much stuff, y'all. The poor community, they need us. They need us. Because these people, they ain't doing it. We gotta help them. We gotta help them get out of bondage, because they're in bondage. They're like a lion trapped inside of a cage. They enraged. They like that, you know. I'm just saying, y'all. We the people, we got to come. We got to get them out of that. Because they're wandering in that wilderness. They're wandering in the wilderness with no faith. They wandering. 2 years later, they wandering and wondering why they still stuck, and they are just dumbing down. They feel like they are hopeless. They're wandering around. They're wandering. We are out. We are in the land that's flowing with milk and honey. We got to lead them to the promise. We got to lead them to the promised land. You dig what I'm saying? We got to lead them to the promised land, because that community ain't the promised land. That's something that they promised to them, and it kept them down there. You know, they make these false promises. Look, these broken dreams, false hope. They don't love the black community. They don't love the poor community. I'm not even going to say black community. They don't love the poor community. They don't love the poor. They don't love the people in that poor community. We got to love the people in that poor community. This is an emergency, y'all. This is a state of emergency right here. This is a state of emergency right over here. If we don't do that, more people are going to lose their lives every day. If we don't do that, more people are going to lose their mind. They're going to be in that same mindset. They're going to be in that same mindset. Walking in circles, going in circles, circle. What is a circle? Circle. They're not going to walk in that straight line and get out of bondage and see that tunnel and see that light. They're not going to see that. I'm just saying, we the people, we got to help them, y'all. We got to help them, you know. All right, y'all. I just wanted to share it with you. You know, I've been on here for 30 minutes. I just want to do a little quick 30 on here and talk about this, you know. I got to get up. I'm just going to enjoy this tonight right here, chill, and just watch a little movie or something, just relax something and, just relax. So I appreciate everybody coming on here. I appreciate, the support that y'all have given me to this channel. I really do, from the bottom of my heart, all of y'all. I appreciate you, Gina. You already know, I got mad love for you. I got mad love for all y'all. But we got to go ahead and do this, y'all. All right, let's keep America great. Okay. Much love. Okay. Deuces.